Hello, Celtics fans! Today I'll be analyzing basketball data using a Python package to get NBA players, teams, and games. I'll use MATLAB to process all of this and to create this nice animation. So by the end of this, what you'll see is a ranking of each of the teams throughout the season, just the regular season, no playoffs. And as you can see, Boston is not performing as well as they used to in the previous season. Um, OKC and Cleveland are really good this season, with OKC taking the lead towards the end. And well, tonight we should have a nice final between OKC and the Indiana Pacer. So let's start by selecting a dataset, and you can ask ChatGPT what dataset can you use in order to analyze NBA data. So you'll find the NBA.com statistics on their website, and conveniently there is a Python package called NBA API that you can simply pip install, and that's what I've done so that you can then just query it in order to get all the information that we want. The data set looks like that. And let me just go straight into MATLAB in order for you to see how it is to just process this data. So here I am. I'm going to just open this live script that you can find on my GitHub profile. And we'll start with players. So I'm just going to take a random player and get his utility face from online. Let's see. Can I rerun that? Oh, come on. Here we go. Our favorite number 0, Jason Tatum. And here you can take a look at all of his career statistics, just points that he scored on every season. So that's just number 1. Number 2, teams. I'm going to look at Boston. So here, the first thing you can do is just derive from the static stats all of the teams from the NBA championship. I'm going to turn this list of dictionaries into a pandas data frame, which I can conveniently cast into a MATLAB table with all of those abbreviations that we'll be able to essentially map to the team idea. So if I select Boston, I'm going to fetch all of the games from this season. And here you go, you can see all of the games with all of the wins and some of the loss. So finally, let's look at the games. And for this, I'm going to be using a Python live task, which is quite convenient. I can simply copy and paste some of the Python code. You can map out the inputs like this. Season is just going to be here used over here. And the output here, games 2, is going to be inherited from this variable over here. And you have the choice over here to select which output you want. Here I'm going to be returning only games. So you can select and just use the one that you prefer. Here games are going to be outputted. And then you can cast those games into a table. Here we go. So once you have this, we're going to go to stage number 2. Stage number 2, what are the odds? So this is a bet that I did online for the Celtics, obviously, against New York, the Knicks, and in this case, well, they won. So let me just show you a simple indicator that enables you to rank the teams based on the probabilities they have to win against one another. And here we're going to look at this game that I betted for the Boston Celtics on April 8th. And essentially what happened is that the Boston Celtics were ranked at this number against the New York Knicks. And what happened is that when Boston won, they've essentially had their ranking, increasing of 20 points, and accordingly, the New York team is going to be decreasing their ranking from 20 points. This is using a ranking system called ELO. And ELO is something that has been used a lot in chess, but it can be used in other games in sports, such as tennis and basketball. And this is the formula that has been used. And this is actually quite useful for you to derive probabilities and odds. So this is what I've used in all of my analysis, calculating the win probability based on the ELO ranking of each of the teams and deriving the odds, which is the inverse of the probability. So in that case, it was essentially in favor of Boston. All right, thank you for watching.